Hey guys, it's Will here, and we're going to do another DIY video today. Automotive. What we're going to be doing today is removing a speedometer. We're going to show you how to do that out of a 98 Infiniti I30. It's fairly simple, but a lot of people that do some of their own automotive work, they probably won't try to tackle this just because it's something in the dash. They might be kind of scared, but this should save you $50 to $100 labor on having somebody else do this. So if you're thinking about doing this, watch this video and it'll help you out hopefully. So let's take a look at what we got, guys. Let's look at the tools. We've got just a standard 1/4-inch kit here, and we've got a Phillips flathead and a pair of wire dice just in case we got a little tab or a zip tie or something we've got to cut up. And let's take a look at our car here. Here's our speedometer. Okay, it's sitting in there, still got the bezel around it and all. The first thing you want to do, guys, to make this easier on you is this steering column shroud here. We're going to want to remove that. And there's 3 or 4 Phillips head screws up under here we can take loose at the bottom. So let's get those loose, guys, and get this shroud off. The top should just pull off when you get those screws out. Let's get that off and we'll see what we got. Alright guys, we've still got our shroud on. We've got the first 4 bolts out from the front here, but there are 2 bolts in the back, and I just wanted to add this note. This lower knee brace shroud here, we're going to have to take off, and as you can see, it's just got some Phillips head screws. I think 2 running across the bottom there. There's that other one right there. So we're going to get those out, guys, and remove this knee brace so we can get to the last 2 screws on the shroud. The reason we're taking the shroud off of the column is once you remove this top piece, it's going to make your bezel come out a lot smoother. You won't have to worry about breaking any tabs or anything. So let's go ahead and finish getting that knee brace off so we can get those last 2 screws out. Alright guys, we got that plastic knee brace cover off, but I just wanted to show you guys this, where there's a metal piece behind the plastic one. It's held in place to the dash with 2 10mm bolts. You got one there, and look on the other side, and there's one there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and take those 2 10s out with your 1/4-inch kit and get that knee brace down. We will finally be able to get to those back 2 screws, guys. Sorry about the wait. Alright guys, as you can see, we've got our shroud finally off of the column. That opens up a big space right here to where when we pull this bezel off, we're not going to break it or chip it or actually bust the shroud on the column. So better safe than sorry, guys. Look up here. Let's see if we can see here. There's a Phillips head screw there in the bezel, and then there's also one on the opposite side. Let's see if I can zoom in. Right there. Alright, 2 Phillips head screws, and you shouldn't have to use a stubby, but it's good to keep a stubby Phillips head on hand. I didn't have one. I don't think we're going to need it, but just in case, guys. Let's get those 2 Phillips heads out, and let's go ahead and try to take the bezel out. When you pull that bezel out, you're going to have to be real careful not to pull the wires away from these plugs here. You've got 4 switches. You got a security light, a cruise control button, a dimmer button, and looks like a gas lid button. So you want to make sure not to pull the wires away from those and break them. Just be real cautious when you're pulling this bezel out, because once you get the 2 Phillips head screws out, it should just be retaining tabs holding it. So when you go to back it out, just make sure that you're looking for those wires, guys, to unplug them so they don't break. Alright, let's get this thing off. Alright guys, as you can see, we've got our bezel off. Our plugs are unplugged safely. And what you'll see from here is pretty simple. You have 1 Phillips head screw at the top here of the speedometer. You've got another one here at the bottom left. And then you have one more, let's see, at the bottom right over here. Okay, there's the 3rd one. You have 3 screws to remove the speedometer head assembly. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and remove that, and then those 3 screws, and then you can unplug your electrical plugs off the back of the Speedo. Alright, let's get that done for you guys. Alright guys, as you can see, we've got our speedometer head out. We've got it out of the car here. And when you go to unplug your plugs, you're going to have 3 plugs on the back of the speedometer head assembly, and there's going to be 1 wire that has a little tab that goes in this retainer hole. You can gently pull on that, or take those little pair of wire dikes and kind of put up under there and finesse it out, but you kind of don't want to break that tab because you want it to reinsert into that hole when you install your new speedometer. But that's it, guys. 98 I30 Speedo out. And obviously installation's reverse removal. So if you guys enjoyed the video and it helped you out, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily DIY videos. And we'll see you next time, guys. Have a great day. God bless.